to KBTC's Election Night coverage. I'm Tom Layson, the managing editor here at KBTC Public Television and the producer-host of Northwest Now. All of your favorite regular programming is running as scheduled tonight, but during the breaks we'll be showing you the numbers on one side of the screen and talking with our panel of analysts on the other. And they are former Washington State Auditor and Open Government Advocate Brian Sontag, presidential historian Mike Purdy, the founder of PresidentialHistory.com, and Michael Artime, a visiting assistant professor of politics and government at PLU. I want to get us started with just a quick recap of some of the early numbers we have from the state of Washington now here at 10 o'clock. It appears Governor Inslee will retain office, but possibly be dealing again with a split legislature. Patty Murray has given her acceptance speech. ST3 has a slight lead now. The minimum wage ballot measure appears that it will pass, and it appears that protection orders for people who are a threat to themselves or others with firearms after a court hearing will be able to have those confiscated. It appears that will pass as well. Brian, I want to start with you. Those are some of the nuts and bolts of the election, but give me your take on Washington State in general tonight.
I think you hit it pretty well, Tom, and I think what that describes is however unusual or unpredictable this election night has been nationally, Washington State has been surprisingly normal and predictable. Governor Inslee does win by a comfortable margin. The House and Senate stay the way they were, one of each. Our Supreme Court justices, the three incumbents, each won comfortably tonight. So again, I think it's remarkably expected.
Mm-hmm. Let's turn to the national scene, and remarkably expected is not at all something we can say about what we've been watching tonight. Michael, the balance of power in the Senate, the presidency, of course, is up for grabs still at this point as we speak, but the balance of power in the Senate is really going to have a major impact on how government functions going forward. What are you seeing?
Yeah, right now the Republicans have 49 seats. If the remaining races go the way that we anticipate, then they'll end up with 51 Senate seats. And that's despite a pretty important race that was announced recently. So Catherine Cortez Masto won over Joe Heck in Nevada. She is the first Latina senator, so that's a historic victory. But despite that, what you're going to see, by all measures really is a Republican Senate, and coupled with a potential Trump presidency and Republicans maintaining control of the House, that's going to be a pretty big night for Republicans.
We talk about checks and balances, and